Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So it's time to answer the age-old question, should you upgrade if you have the Note 8? Let's pop into it. Alright guys, so the first thing is the design of the phones. Now the design of the phones are pretty much identical. The only thing that happened is Samsung shifted the power button, Bixby button, volume rockers up a little bit and put the fingerprint reader kind of in the center to make it easier to get to for people. Other than that, we're pretty much looking at the same design. It's just that the Note 9 has a little bit bigger screen. And even though they position the fingerprint reader in a different spot, you know, it's not, I had gotten used to using the Note 8 in that position by now. So with that being said, the phone is definitely very close to the Note 9 when it comes to design. I mean, identical just about. So you're pretty much getting the same phone with a few tweaks here and there. And internally, obviously it's a little bit different. You have a Snapdragon 845 or an Exynos processor, whichever one you have. I still have 6 gigs of RAM on both of these, but I have a 128 gig model for the Note 9 and then the 64 for the Note 8. But other than the design on these things, they pretty much feel the same in hand, and there's not much difference in the two. But the Note 9 obviously has the advantage for, well, you can call it an advantage if not, but the fingerprint reader is better. It's in a better place. So another point that I wanted to touch on was the screen. Now the screen, both of these are HDR compliant, and I noticed that I loaded up a 1080p 60 frames per, excuse me, a 4K 60 FPS video, and it doesn't show the 4K 60 frames per second option on the Note 9, even though it's planned it that way, but on the Note 8 it does. Now, I don't think that makes any difference in the quality of the display or what you're looking at. They still look absolutely great. The Note 9's display isn't worlds ahead of the Note 8. You're still getting a fantastic display on the Note 8, but the Note 9 just has a little bit bigger screen that you can hardly even tell the difference. But both screens are absolutely beautiful, and you can't go wrong with either one of them. They both play content very well. Now when it comes to performance, again, I'm not seeing that huge difference in performance yet. I've only had the Note 9 for about 3 days or so, and the Note 8 performs very well. I mean, it's got a Snapdragon 835 with 6 gigs of RAM in it, so how could that be a bad thing just because something else came out? The Note 8 performs like a champ to me. They're both running Oreo, so you know they're doing their thing, and they're working respectively what they have internally for as processor goes. Now my Note 9, I've said it multiple times, that is the Exynos version, Exynos 9810 version, not the Snapdragon 845. And when I compare the two in day-to-day tasks, I really don't see much difference. At first when I didn't put them side by side, I thought it was just this huge difference. But when I put them side by side, you really, if a person is telling you that it's just blowing the Note 8 away, I think that's just a selling point. Real world testing for me, I don't see a huge advantage over getting the Note 9 for performance reasons. Now, that might be said for like gaming or something like that. I might be able to load up a game on the same game on both phones and play them, but I don't think you're going to see this drastic decrease in performance if you stay with the Note 8 over the Note 9. They're both good and they both perform well. Now battery life, I'm still working through the battery life on the Note 9. Currently I'm getting about a little over 5.5 hours of screen on time with the Note 9. And that's almost pretty much what I'm getting on the Note 8 right now. Right now I'm at 21 hours and 50 minutes on the Note 9, and I've got just over 5.5 hours of screen on time. So that's not a bad thing. It's just going to take some time to work through and get it, because this phone is a year old, and so it's gotten used to how I use it, and so I'm getting about the same battery on this phone, even though the battery inside is 3300 opposed to the 4000 in this one right here. So I don't anticipate having bad that's really good battery, just so you know. But I don't like, if you know me and you follow my channel, I don't like to be on the charger in a 24-hour time frame, and that's just me. because I have plenty of other phones that don't cost as much and they last, and they have smaller batteries, or they have a 4,000 milliamp hour battery or a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and they last for a very long time. But I know this phone does have some very powerful internals that battery has to push, and so next time Samsung makes the Galaxy Note 10, let's look for a 4,500 milliamp hour battery inside, or a 5,000, because it's totally possible. Battery life on these things, they're both good. So there's not very many things that you would want to use to try to determine which one of these phones you should probably get, but cameras is definitely one of them. And right off the bat, the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 to me obviously has it's not that it has the newer tech and the newer cameras inside, it's just that regular usage for me, I like the way it looks on the Galaxy Note 9, man. It's just fantastic. So taking photos of the same thing, and or taking video of the same thing is really nice, and being able to control it with my S Pen. I didn't think I would use that feature a lot, but I actually shot a video, positioned the camera and everything, and used the S Pen to stop and go, and it's just a good look, man. Samsung did it right. That way, if I want to use my phone for a video, I don't have to worry about cutting off the front and the end if I just want to do a direct upload. And I like doing direct uploads, no filters or nothing like that, no intros. I just like to do that every now and again, just to make a quick video. You know what I'm saying? I don't like editing. Nobody likes editing, really. If a person tells you to like editing is the hardest part of doing a video. Shooting the video is easy. Going back in post, that's the tough part. So both of these phones shoot very good video. They take great photos, and you really can't go wrong with either one. I know you hear people say that. You really can't. Both of these, this is still a banging phone right here. It's just that this one has the advantage of shooting in 4K at 60 frames per second. But you guys know, follow my channel, I really want to do more of that, but I don't want to use a phone. So maybe I'll upgrade my Canon to a Canon camera that can do 4K at 60 FPS. I heard another guy commented on another video and said that it's so maybe I'll look into that. Costs about $1,500, but maybe I'll look into that. Anyway, both of these phones right here do great in the camera department, and I just don't have a problem with either one. But I do give the edge to the Note 9 because 4K 60 FPS, and not just that, 1080p 60F. I don't see the focus hunting that I see on the Galaxy Note 8. So overall, folks, it's not a hard choice. If you have the Note 8, the short answer is no, do not upgrade, because especially if your Note 8 is working fine and you just don't need a new phone. Don't get caught up into the hype of, I gotta have this phone. Don't do it. Just roll with it and keep what you have, because your phone is awesome still. Now, if you don't have a Note 8 and you're coming from like a Note 5 or something like that, definitely get the Note 9 if you want all the latest that Samsung is offering. It's right here in this phone, folks. This is it. This is top of the line for Samsung. So if you're one of those people who you keep your phone for a long time, get the Note 9, son. Get it. You might as well just get it. Go ahead and bang them out. But if you're a person who's, you don't have to have the latest tech and you're content with making a big jump, because the Note 5 to the Note 8 is a huge jump. It's a big jump. But you could save a lot of money by getting this phone right now. Now is the time to buy the Galaxy Note 8. Places are selling this for $500 unlocked, brand new. And if you're on a carrier, you can get an even better deal, $300-400. So why not? So the choice is yours. I just put it on the table and give you my perspective on it. If I didn't have either one of these and I was coming from a Note 5, depending on what my pockets are, if my pockets are a little short, or I just choose not to invest money into or put money into a cell phone, I'm rocking with the Note 8. I'm still getting a lot of stuff here. But if my pockets is deep and I'm going to keep it for a while, at least a year, I'm going to roll with the Note 9. Get the hotness. It's your man Jay Will. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.